What's up, weirdos? What's going on? Good afternoon. Good morning. Actually, it's still morning. Holy smokes. We got an early start to the day today. All right, we're going to have a look at some things, guys. Listen, a word of warning on the date we could see a pullback across the market. We're going to get into when I think that's going to happen and why that's going to happen. So stay tuned for that, guys. We also got some brief Jasmy updates and stuff like that. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on across the market. Gitcoin, guys, pumping like crazy today. 48.5% up. Was up over 60% earlier. A little bit of profit taking going on right now. SEI network looking good. ETH is up 5%. We're also going to look at the Bitcoin and the Ethereum charts. Naka, Swiftcoin, Caspa, all looking fantastic. Let's go a little bit broader here. Wagmi Games. Aerodrome seems to be up huge every day. Stronghold, Uniswap, XYO, Arbitrum, Telos, Velodrome, AIOZ, Solana, just about $200. Keeps bouncing back and forth. Very, very bullish. Let's go even broader than that. OKB went on a tear today, guys. Went on a tear. Fartcoin's up. Arbitrum, like I said, Optimism, Radium, MNT, everything looks fantastic, guys. Look at the weekly. Ooh, look at the green. You love to see it, my friends. You love to see it, right? Absolutely. But there's still some good DCA opportunities out there. I did some DCAing already, putting my buy alerts over on the Patreon shortly. So do not miss that, guys. You want to know what I'm doing with my portfolio. Don't miss the show, my friends. Don't miss the show. All right, what's Bitcoin doing? Let's check it out. So Bitcoin, $121,400 right now. We wicked all the way up to 122, lots of twos. Looking good. This will be, if we can close up around where we are now, that would be great. That would be the highest daily close for Bitcoin in history. Yesterday was the highest in the past. Today, can we close higher? Looks like so far, but from the time I'm recording this video, there's still about 7 hours left in this daily candle. So we'll play it by ear. Look what happened with this candle. We were way up here in the morning and then we ended up red. So you never know, guys. You never know, right? But we did have the breakout above resistance. We've closed above there and we have since moved up, guys. Let's keep this going. Bitcoin's looking juicy, looking fantastic. Let's go look at Ethereum. What is ETH doing right now? All right, so Ethereum continuing to try to press forward towards that all-time high. Now the all-time high is at the bottom of this range. The top of the range is $5,000. So that's going to be a strong psychological level, I think. I think we're going to come up inside this box, and then we're probably going to consolidate here for a little bit anyway, right? A little bit. That's what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to take a little bit, a week or so, to break through that this strong resistance level. A lot of static here, but once we get through this, it's clear skies, baby. Clear skies above, not only for Ethereum, but for the altcoins as well. Sitting right now at basically $4,700. We've wicked up as high as $4,735. We got to press above, guys. We got to keep it going. Got to keep it growing. Let's go. Big things popping, little things stopping. All right, let's get into some of the house cleaning stuff. We're going to have a look at where and when I think the date is going to, we're going to see a big correction. But first, quick shout out to the channel sponsor, as always, Decent Biometric Wallet. Keep your crypto safe, guys. Keep it off exchanges in your own self-custody, not your keys, not your coins. You're hearing about all these exchanges getting hacked. You're hearing about people getting scammed. Scams are only going to intensify as we get closer and closer to altcoin season, my friends. Do not click links. Be careful out there in the crypto space, whether it's on X, YouTube, or anything else. Be careful out there, okay? You can swap and take profits right on your Decent wallet. You can even stake on there, gaining APY without your crypto ever leaving your self-custody, right? Use our link down below. Get the 2-for-1 deal on the biometric wallet today, my friends. Absolutely worth having. I have like 5 of them, so absolutely, guys, absolutely. Okay, a couple of things from Jasmy and Janction here to follow up on. So Junction Global official account. So they are hosting Nexus Core Night WebX 2025, hosted by Junction, Jasmy Global, and BitPoint Japan. Join us for an exclusive evening in the heart of Roppongi. I probably butchered that, but we're leading Web3 projects and innovators come to connect, collaborate, and ignite the future of blockchain. So there you go, guys. Bifrost Network, a gold sponsor. Cointelegraph as well. Presto Labs. Junction and Jasmy hosting another Web3 event. No surprise there. SBI Group, BitPoint. Love to see it, guys. Partner of Jasmy and Junction. Very, very bullish. Now this tweet out from Hara. Real quick, we appreciate your updated article. So there's an updated article on the partnerships that I covered yesterday on Jasmy's partnership. So Hara had tweeted this out. We have finally reached the phase of utilizing IoT data. Of course, we are still in the beginning of the demonstration phase, but we are getting to the big vision I wrote about in the white paper in 2018. The convergence of data valorization and the IoT platform. We will conduct a lot of trial and error and aim to create a platform where better products can be born. Talking about the PDL and the layer 2 Junction, guys. Coming, supposed to launch this quarter. We'll see what happens. All right, let's go check out the Coinbase app ranking for those who didn't catch the live stream. We are at 270 among all apps. That's up from yesterday's 283. And we are ranked 22 in terms of finance apps, up yesterday from 24. So moving up in the world a little bit there. All right, guys. So let's go over and have a look at the M2 money supply. Okay, so we have a big bull flag happening here, and we have the M2 breaking out of that bull flag as we speak right now. We are breaking out, right? I think a big move to the upside is certainly coming, my friends. But what we need to pay attention to, got to move this line up a little bit here. We got to get above that blue line there to set a new higher high. And I do believe we are going to now. I believe this is going to spike to the upside. I can't remember which one of our Patreon members pointed out the bull flag. I can't believe I didn't see it, but I can't take credit for it. So I don't take credit for things I didn't find. I give it to the people who found it. But anyway, bull flag here on the M2 money supply. A big move to the upside's coming, which will push the top, in my opinion, out to around the middle to the end of November, which was the original target in the first place. Now, I said if we do, in the past, I made a video, I think last week, saying if the M2 money supply did not put in a higher high than this, then this around September would be the top, around the close to the end of September, mid to end of September, right? Would be the top for Bitcoin. But if it puts in a higher high, I said my opinion would change. So it looks like we just might put in that higher high. So we will stay on top of that, and hopefully it does, which would lead us even deeper into the cycle, which would give us a higher Bitcoin, which would give us higher altcoins, right? So it's bullish all around. But here's the caveat into that, guys. Two things you need to be aware of, okay? So that would mean we do have, as you can see, a massive correction in Bitcoin here, right? Which is a pretty dramatic drop. Pretty dramatic, all the way back down to essentially where we are right now. Right, it would bring us up somewhere around between $140,000 and $144,000 on this next run up for Bitcoin, followed by a correction all the way back down close to the range we're in right now. So like a $20,000 to $24,000 drop in Bitcoin, which would be, I know it sounds like a lot, but that would be roughly a 15.75% correction, right? And that would take place right around September 20th range, 19th, 20th, right? In that range. Nothing is exact. It's not like to the day, to the second or anything, but right in that range, okay? Give or take a few days. That would be a local top for Bitcoin, followed by a flush out, a massive flush out, okay? Which is going to lead people to think that this was the top, right? A fake out. And we're going to drop. So, in saying that, Another thing that lines up with that, why do I think that this is going to take place, followed by the M2 working its way up higher? I think that's going to take place because right in this area here, right here in this range, so more accurately, right, hang on, right here, 16th and 17th, right around that day. What happens? What happens on that day between those 2 days, September 16th and 17th? Can you take a guess? Let me know in the chat. Put it down there in the comment section. Put it down there now. Don't cheat and watch for the answer. Let me know ahead of time if you know. If you don't know, let me know in the comment section you don't know, right? I'm going to tell you what happens. The FOMC meeting happens the 16th and 17th, right? Right now, what's happening is the market is pricing in at least a 25 basis point rate cut, with a lot of speculation of there being a 50 point rate cut, right? BPS, yeah. Anyway, 25 to 50 points. So the market is pricing that in right now, which is what's going to drive the price all the way up here, okay, is us pricing that in. Now, what happens? Anybody know? Anybody know what happens after we get a confirmed rate cut, after we price a rate cut into the market, and then we get said rate cut? What happens? That's right. Buy the rumor, sell the news. We see a dump. And it just happens to line up perfectly with the M2 money supply, right? Give or take a couple of days, like I said. So, a couple of factors you want to take into consideration, right? That we could see that dump. Now, if you need help, guys, if you need guidance navigating the complexities of what's going to happen in this window of time, when you should be taking profits, how you should be taking profits, and more, because this is crucial. This is going to be an optimum time to be able to take profits if you know what you're doing and if you know how to confirm that this is actually going to happen, okay? It's an optimum opportunity. Now, if you need guidance, if you want help figuring out how to take profits here and how to make sure you're rolling profits back in down here into solid projects that are going to pump even higher along with Bitcoin, right? Then what you got to do, my friends, is you've got to jump over to our community over on the Patreon. We have multiple tiers, guys. You can book one-on-one coaching calls with me as well on the one-on-one coaching call tier, where you get one-on-one Zoom calls with me personally, where we can go over your portfolio. I can help you take your profits. I can help you identify where you should be rolling those profits into. I can help you set up an exit strategy and so much more, my friends. Jump over today. It's the price of a cup of coffee, my friends, right? Who would not want to pay for a cup of coffee to get the help to be able to know where you should be taking profits, how you should be taking profits, and what you should roll those profits into, and more importantly, when you should be rolling those profits back in, right? Get the guidance and the help that you need from someone who's been through multiple bull runs, guys, and can help navigate you through this space. Join thousands of other members. As you can see, the chats are buzzing 24/7. We got the general chats. Everyone's joking around, helping each other, having a good time, and so much more. We have 8 different chat rooms. We're sharing all kinds of information, videos, updates, and so much more, guys. Jump aboard today. You do not want to miss it. Get the training and education that you need. The link is in the description. It is a cup of coffee a day, my friends. You're not going to find a better deal than that anywhere in crypto. Again, the link is in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.